97.9 The Box, it's the Madd Hatta Morning Show. We in here with the fashion god. Rich God is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Sir.
And he is trying to talk me into doing some things that, Mac, I'm sorry, I just won't be able to do.
Why?
You can wear certain clothes. Mac can get away with everything you're doing. What you wearing right now, Mac will walk in here.
I don't believe that.
Mac can get away with clothes. I've been around him his whole life. I'm a big brother.
But why do you think you cannot get away with wearing
can't,
something?
man. I
You
can't.
can.
Then Mac over here dissing me on what I wear.
No, you know
he
what?
wanted you to come here just because he don't like the way I dress.
We're having an
Black on
intervention
black
here, guys.
every day.
Everybody
It's
can
kinda
get away with
disrespectful.
everything.
It's very disrespectful.
No, man. I thought, you know what? I see Rich God out in the community all the time. I was like, if there's anybody that can help my partner, there's the
just
one
being
and only
disrespectful.
Rich God. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what you got on right now because I like what Milton has you in his line. But I also know that this guy right here can give you that swag.
Well, let's go back.
Fashion
Let's go back.
intervention.
First of all, as this fashion guru, Rich God, how'd you get the name? And then we get into the fashion.
Rich God, rich in spirit, and God is not above me but in me.
All right. I like
that boy.
that. Now, you've been doing, when did you find out that you were able to do the things, you were this fashion guru? When did you, was 10 years old, somebody just noticed that you just had some kind of thing about you or what?
I'll say about 8.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, serious. I used to slide around in my robe with my penny loafers on. Man, the penny loafers. And slide around and just do my thing. I used to look up to Mike, Prince, all them guys. So I used to see a lot of their influence in my clothing.
Mm-hmm. So what is it about clothes? What was it about clothes and fashion that just, you knew that was your thing? Because everybody don't know they think. Some people know, like you said, at 10 years old, you knew, 8 years old, you knew this was your thing.
I'm going to say my freshman year, I was borderline homeless, right? So I had 4 pair of pants, 4 shirts, and the track team gave us track shoes. So that was a pair of shoes, and I had another pair of shoes, right? Mm-hmm. I stretched it out the whole year. And this is when people was creasing up jeans.
Oh,
right,
okay.
Right.
So after that, I went to Kentucky for a little bit. Well, I graduated in Kentucky, honestly. And then I just started learning. I started seeing people in the Ava Rex jackets. I started seeing dudes in the RP 55s. Just a lot of different styles that I wasn't used to and didn't understand. And I was like, damn, that's live. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I always had the creative idea, but I didn't have the money. So I just went different places, Memphis, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Ohio, D.C., Black Beach Week. You had the high school in, you had Orlando, Apaka, all these different places in Florida, everywhere just finding out new trends, learning new ways to dress, learning new fashion. And this was just organically. I wasn't doing it because I wanted to be a designer. Mm-hmm. This is something I was interested in, right? The culture. And that's why you see me doing a lot of things. It's like a gumbo. And now when I came to Houston, I saw it was kind of, it was a depression with fashion. But I was like, damn, when I got here, I was wearing the
When did you get here?
I got here like 03, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was going back and forth from 03 to 08, doing what I was doing, right? But I still wasn't in fashion.
What was you doing, selling dope or something?
I was at
doing
TSU.
what I was doing, okay.
Right.
It doesn't sound good.
J-Man, you just can't say I was selling dope.
Okay.
So what happened was I came to TSU.
Okay.
Texas Southern, I was like, damn, I ain't leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, it's like heaven for a black person, for a black guy, right? So I seen who was at High C and them boys on the yard. I'm like, what the hell is going on in the college? It's a DJ out there. They turned up. I'm like, damn, okay, cool. So I was approached by like several girls because I had dreads. I had the vocal on. I was
the swag
fresh.
was strong.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm looking around and I'm like, dudes out here with Dream USA shorts, the sweat shorts.
It's college, man.
Nah, but I'm coming from the Midwest.
Yeah.
And it's just so much flavor. You know what I mean? Like we Wallabies, we Euro tractors, all this type of stuff, right? So I even got Tim's on out here too, and people wasn't just really familiar with Tim's.
Right.
It was kind of like, yeah, you got Tim's on, you must be from here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So all these things just over time just built up. And then, you had downtown Houston, you had all these things. I always used to be fly downtown. So Kamikaze in the mix.
Yeah. Oh, I know him.
I mean, that's how it all started from him, basically, before the whole social media thing, because he would
post your pictures.
I mean, I'd be in there having a photo shoot.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
It just grew.
Right. So, it was club office days and all that, right? Them days, right? So I'd be in there just loaded. And I'd be like, bro, take 10, 20 pictures. You know what I mean? And then he started putting the names on the bottom of, people want to have their name on the bottom of the pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that was I think he kind of like started that whole social influence.
Right.
As far as people wanting to take pictures and
he did.
wanting to be seen.
Especially in Houston.
I remember.
Right,
yeah,
that's exactly
he
in
definitely
Houston.
gets the credit for that. He has to get
He got to get the credit for that, right? So it all started transpiring through these things, right? Because people be like, oh, yeah, that's the fly dude. He be, whatever. You know what I mean? Because I had super long dreads at this time.
Right.
So it started off with that. Then you had, you going through times of Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram came and shit just went up.
Mm-hmm.
So who all have you styled?
I don't want to say style, but I designed. Yeah, I designed for the, Fab. Me and Fab Real, we locked in. Rick Ross, Dej Loaf, Gunna.
Wait, stop. And somebody's mad at me because I'm stopping you. But here's why. Why do they believe that you the guy that can make sure that they looking good and presentable out here in public? I mean, because they have to believe that you are that guy like, hey, man, if you want to look dope, you want your swag strong, you got to see Rich Guy.
Yeah.
So how did...
For me being the independent designer, and I say that to say, most of these designer brands that people look up to, they have parent companies. A parent company is basically somebody who's a sponsor or, they own a percentage of your company, house your company. Mm-hmm. So I don't have the access like these other people have access to, right? So my niche is, if you need a suit, I'll make you a suit in one day.
What?
3-piece, 5-piece. I done made wedding suits in one day.
Speaking of that, do you like get the material and then get somebody to cut it up for you?
I got 8 seamstress.
Okay.
So it's all your concept. It's all in your
everything, all my designs, everything.
Did you go? I know you said you went to college. Did you study fashion?
Man, I was at college for one particular reason. I didn't go to no classes or nothing.
The women.
College wasn't for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It just didn't make sense. So I went there, and all my networking skills came from college.
Okay.
I met a lot of people, grew a core audience, and it was up.
But how'd you learn about all the different types of cuts?
Over time.
Clothes. Okay.
So I used to distress jeans, take stuff, put it together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just play around with clothes a lot. So I always looked at the clothes and I like how it fit. Like, for instance, when True Religion came out, they had the bell-bottom joints, right? It was super flared out, right? I hated it. So I used to get them tailored to fit me. Even the double R's, you know what I'm saying? Right. The Rockin' Republics.
Right.
I used to get them tailored to fit me because they were so wide-legged. Even the Christian Odyssey shirts, I probably said that wrong for all you fashion heads. Uh-huh. But I used to have to get those tailored as well because they were super oversized. Now I wear it oversized, but then I wanted more couture.
Right.
So I was learning all these stitches and all these things just by, playing around. What is that, Marcellus? What is that in the Galleria? Where you go get your clothes off.
Man, if it's high end, we ain't gonna know. So you talking to the wrong people.
Nah, this is just a tailor.
Yeah,
okay.
At the very end by the post office.
I know.
Exactly.
I've been there.
Right.
Okay.
So I used to take things there, but then I met someone while I was dating someone at a particular time, and they was like, "Yo, you need to get something custom made." Right. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right, bet, let me get some custom made.
So a girl put you up on getting your game up to custom made.
Just custom made, right? Mm-hmm. So that first piece I did was crazy. It was a blue trench with these anchored pants. They was red, white, and blue with like gold accent. And I had some loafers on with it. So I had that on. I did my thing. People was like, yo, where you get that from? Where you get that from? Where you get that from? And I was like, shit, I made it. No, this true story, right? And I'm like, shit, I made it. They was like, damn, can you make me one? I was like, hell yeah. Then bam.
That's how it started.
Man, it was that simple, bro.
Why do you make it sound so simple, but I know it's not really that simple. Some people just have an eye. Like I'm looking at the stuff that you got on your Instagram page, and the shit is dope. I don't know if I can do it. Like I can see J Mac. I'm like I look at a picture.
Why couldn't you do it? Why couldn't you do it?
Yeah, you can.
My swag is a different type of swag.
Nah, you can do
that's
it.
in your mind.
Yeah, you can do it.
You
I
can
don't
do
know. Like to me, this is just
Like he said, he
super
had the
drip.
black.
I don't know. I'm just too basic with my color.
You
I
not.
like black.
The thing is though, with fashion now, like the Jerry Lorenzos and all these guys, right? They're bringing in comfortable. It's comfortable wear. So what you say? I don't want to dress like this here. You have options to dress high end but comfortable. Like basically, Fear of God is a comfortable brand. I like that brand because they have the best denim to me, right? You can wear that, but it's high end fashion. So a pair of Swiss might cost you $700. You know what I mean?
Oh no! Fill my bank account.
No, I'm just saying
He's just
if
saying,
you want
you
to
know.
go, if you just want to go in that direction.
What cost
like them shoes.
Nah. These shoes was like $350, right? But
I don't even know what these shoes
You gotta put
are.
the shoes up so
Yeah,
everybody
you
can
got-
see them.
These shoes is
You
crazy.
gotta
Got
kick one
you.
of your foot.
I mean,
When he first walked
They're
in, I'm
orange
like,
neon.
yeah, I can't. I want to. Cooper,
I
I
swear,
want to.
hey,
I can't.
What would you style Hatta in then if he had a casual interview?
Yeah.
Nothing too
I'm
crazy.
serious. You can.
I looked, like I said, I looked at his Instagram page. I like the people that's on there. I like him on there and the stuff that he's wearing. The picture in my head seeing me wearing that, like, what do you even write? What he got on right now? His drip is strong. I can't deny it. The glasses, the whole ensemble.
You can definitely
I'm
wear the
just saying,
glasses. So supply the goods, make
Like
the glasses
J Mac,
well.
L.A. Mac. This is L.A. Mac right here. L.A. If I saw Mac in this, I wouldn't even bat an eye. I'd be
Hey,
like, oh,
Mac,
that's L.A. Mac.
Mac be sharp though. I seen
'Cause he
Mac at
LA
Revolver.
Mac.
That man was sharp. He came in that thing sharp. I say that's what I like.
So what would you style Hatta in then?
If Hatta don't want to dress like super loud,
Too
we just gonna go. We can go denim on denim with these shoes. Denim top, denim pants with these shoes, and it's easy. That's denim on denim.
I would just love to see Hatter in some of your wear.
Denim on denim.
Denim on denim is
I'm a-
just it's
You know what I want to do?
classic.
I want to do
You
a video
can't
shoot.
go wrong with denim on denim.
Let him just do the whole thing.
Let's do it.
I know it's gonna be crazy.
Hey, before the record, I'm not like a fashion icon though. You know,
Well, people look at you as a
they look at me that way because I'm
you're like a
consistent.
drip god. They know
I'm not
they want
even
their,
that.
I think if they want their drip to be strong, they want their fashion to be strong. Some people have an eye for fashion. Not even if they make it. They just know how to put ensembles together to make people look good. Some people, that's what when I think Cooper was asking you questions, that's why he's trying to figure out, did you have formal training? Did you get this? Because some people go to school.
no
Some
training.
people just have a natural eye for fashion. Like I think J Mac got some pretty good eye for fashion. I don't think he would get real loud, but I think J Mac got a good eye for fashion. Me, I don't. It's just that simple. I see a guy like you. People come to you. I saw Slim. He had a nice little shirt.
Yeah,
They
Slim.
know
Shout out Slim
they
for
go to
sure.
a guy like you because they know that you just like, and then you know seasons too. Like some people know like this is right for right now in this part of where we are in society right now. This is good for today, but it may not be good a year from now.
So speaking of that, since it is summer season, what are some hot trends right now for summer?
For
Fair.
the summer, I mean, everybody's going with the floral print on prints. You know, I'm doing a lot of silk right now. Like I'm finna go crazy with silks.
I'm
like
not
You can wear silk.
Sea Island. I'm doing a lot of my things gonna be Sea Island cotton as well. It's a
What's
nice
Sea
Sea Island.
Sea Island
The
cotton.
whole
is-
time he been talking a whole bunch of names I ain't never heard y'all.
I
so.
mean, it's the best cotton you can buy.
Better than Egyptian?
It's super better than Egyptian. Yeah, Sea Island.
cotton.
Sea Island is the
Island
best cotton you can buy.
Never-
Period.
And why is that?
I mean, it's how it's made. It's all about how it's made. It's what
this
goes
is amazing
into
to me,
it.
man. Like I said, I just think some people have an eye. I think this is a guy that just got an eye. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I like to learn. So even with culture, people, I'm like an open book with no writing on it. I just
So
like
let
to
me ask
learn.
you this. So what's your ultimate goal, Rich? as
My
far as what
ultimate
you do?
goal, man, is to be one of the biggest brands, like your brands, your top brands.
Who are the brands? Who are your top 3 brands ever?
I gotta say Fubu, Carl Kanai. I
Mhm.
gotta say those guys. I just wish we would have stayed behind them.
Mm.
Strong.
That's my thing though. You know
It's
what I
coming
mean?
back though.
That's the problem. It shouldn't come back.
Oof.
Should stay in.
That's how you feel about the boo?
I
No, you said
mean,
it
my
should
thing
stay
is
in.
no.
Well, with black designers,
My
we
thing
so
is,
seasonal.
it should
We
still
hot and
be
then we're not.
relevant.
Right. Yeah, I feel what he's saying.
That's what I mean.
What do you think? Why do you think that is? Why do you think? I think we as a people we're kind of trendy. You know what I mean?
I mean, we are trendy, but this what I learned, right? Because it's half and half. It ain't they fault and our fault, right? It's the problem is you have to stay current. You know what I mean? A lot of people stick to their formula, but they don't know how to stay current.
Okay, so what went wrong with FUBU then?
FUBU, I don't know what went wrong with FUBU.
In your
Honestly,
opinion?
in my opinion, I wasn't even old enough to really know that.
Okay, what's a brand currently that you were old enough to recognize and you're like, okay, maybe they could be going wrong here?
I mean, everybody who I see now doing their thing, they're doing their thing.
Okay.
It's just like I just say black brands and black companies in period. You know what I'm saying? It's just all
what could they
about
be doing better?
elevating. You know what I'm saying? Understanding the times.
Go ahead and talk all that stuff you talk on Instagram. That's
Right,
what I'm
no-
waiting for.
No,
That's what Rich God I'm waiting for.
Nah, that's what we get
Well,
to that, right?
He been laid back with his
Yeah.
back. Okay, Max say he
So
holding
my
back.
thing is, right, Louis Vuitton been around since the 1800s. The 1800s, bro.
Right.
They have outlived everything, pretty much, right?
Why
so
they still relevant?
because at the end of the day, they stay current with the times. New artists come out, hey, here you go, throw this on. They haven't changed up anything really.
Now they're not, and they don't have to be seasonal or anything like that, and they don't change up what their style is too often.
Branding.
So why can they get a? So why can they get away with that, Rich, and others can't?
Because they stay true to their roots and they understand timing. Me, I know what's gonna go. I know what's not gonna go. I've been doing this same thing since 2013. And people just now starting to catch wind of it because I'm always ahead of schedule. Like I just came with the bell bottoms. I did not bring it back. That's just the future of fashion. So if you pay attention to all the high-end brands, they're dropping a lot of flared out pants because it goes from skinny to flared out to baggy to skinny. It just time repeats itself, right? So when time repeats itself, you stay with time and stay ahead of time. That's the thing. Nothing is brand new. Nothing I'm doing is new. Nothing nobody's doing is new. It's just all about staying current, adding your flavor to it, and elevating.
What do you think about men wearing dresses like Young Thug and stuff?
I don't agree with none of that.
Uh-oh. So you don't think Young Thug is fashion?
Young Thug is young. My thing is Young Thug is a fashion guru for sure. What I don't agree with a lot of people what they wear. Not even just dresses, just overall.
What about Merces? Fanny packs, male
fanny
purses and
packs,
all that, you know?
We've been doing that since, man, my boy Ben Brook been doing that since damn 04, 05 with the Louis Vuitton monogram. Louis Vuitton came with the monogram shoes, the high tops and the low tops with the sack pack. We call it a sack pack because it was duffel bag era and we was throwing money.
Let
Let me ask you, do you think that black people support black brands? I mean, I know
do.
oftentimes, like some of the brands that you were naming, we'll go out there and we'll spend $700,000 on it.
It's the reason why. You got to give. That's why they come to me, because I'm going to give them that experience. If you're going to be a black brand, learn to give experience. It can't be, I'm black, buy from me. No, nigga.
Okay.
Not finna buy from you. You know what I'm saying? You're not even putting no quality into your brand, no time into your brand. You just want me to buy from you because you hustling. Get out the hustle state of mind and believe in your craft. You can't tell me shit about my craft. Straight up. You can't tell me nothing about Made by Rich God.
Warming up now.
Not
That's
even.
the Rich God from Instagram, baby. I'll wait for him.
It's
He's all
not even
corporate.
that.
You know, he's representing the business side. I'm corporate rich right now, but we got him into Instagram rich. I knew it would just take a little bit of time. Go ahead. Now you can keep asking them questions. We're getting the good now.
No, man, it's just that's just my problem, because it's a lot of
I'm glad. I appreciate your honesty, though, because a lot of people feel like, oh, it's black, I got to buy it. And you're like, no, they deserve a certain amount of quality. and the experience to go along with it. If you're gonna sell it to them, you want to sell it at that high price, or if you want them to support you at all. I think it's a fair point.
I came out the gate with my prices where I want my prices to be, and they're just getting higher because I'm getting better, right? Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, perfect your craft, learn your craft, love your craft, study your craft. Man, I was doing this without people buying it. You know what I mean? I'm going to still do it regardless. If you buy it or not, I'm going to make it. It's not about what you want. You know what I'm saying? It's what I see you in. You get what I'm saying? But that's how businesses are ran, though. It's not like they're just sitting there saying, hey, we're creating this for every individual.
And that's how Steve Jobs thought all the time. He didn't care what the consumer thought.
That's interesting, though, because this is a designer
Did you read
saying,
that book or something?
I know what I'm doing is so dope. You got to like what I'm doing.
Man, because at the end of the day, it's nothing in this world that can't be sold. Every idea is a great idea, period. Everything in here, you have to buy these stickers that say guest 2, this microphone, this. Everything in here is sold. It's an idea, right? So it works. So tell me an idea that don't work. An idea that don't work is an idea that gives up. So if you give up or you don't put no time to your craft, somebody's gonna look at your idea and say, I'm gonna do it better. So you don't want to be that person.
That's a free game right there.
Super free game.
Terry Thomas.
How did you end up getting connected with Rick Ross and Dej Loaf? You said you had designed for them.
Networking.
Yeah.
C-Stone hit me up out the blue and was like, bro, I got Ross coming in. Hey, have some ready. Bet. Jay Milan hooked me up with Fabulous. Hey, that's my little sis. She like, hey, Fab coming in. He needs some drip. He seen a shirt. You know what I'm saying? He like, I'm ready. You know what I mean? The list goes on from my homies in Memphis putting me on with Moneybag Yo. You know what I mean? My boy Lil Duke putting me on with Gunna. Hell, my boy Omar putting me on with Lil Duke. It's all about networking, and I'm ready.
So is it more the networking or your drip is strong? Your fashion.
My drip is strong. That's why they referring them. You know what I'm saying? It's a reference, but at the end of the day, I have to be ready.
You're right.
See, people so caught up in Instagram, they ain't never ready. They ready for the gram. They ain't ready for real life. You know what I'm saying? I got a closet full right now. If you need some, let's go.
Well, let's go. Okay, now, Rich Scott, what are some basic things like a man should have in his closet so, he can always
I like that
ready
question.
to go, like you say.
Nice.
Definitely a nice suit.
Okay.
A nice little, you can have like a little cultural type of shirt like this here, right? Something cool, nice pair of black jeans, nice pair of blue jeans. You can have some all white ones, can go with anything and everything. You know what I mean? Have a nice pair of, I ain't gonna say Chelsea boots, but some type of bottom that compliments you.
I gotta try this boot thing, man.
The Chelsea boot is cool just because.
How much does Chelsea boot cost? About $3,000.
Man, let me tell you something about me. Like I said,
let's start there.
Like I said, I don't come from a wealthy background, but I made sure that what I had, like my granny, she had to go shop for all of us, right? With our clothes, we made sure we did what we did. How we still able to be known as, they kind of fly with the little resources. In order to understand style, you have to understand not having and putting together. See, everybody who's these big brands and big people, they ain't have nothing. I'm saying prior to what's going on now. They didn't have nothing. So they had to make do what they had. I don't care if you had to take a blanket, put it around you, cut a hole in it, and make it a poncho. It's just certain things. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's making it work because that probably would be a quilt that your granny had laying around, right? It was cold. You don't even know this shit is fly. But you made it work for you. That's all I did all my life. So like this is luxury to me.
Now go back to the Chelsea boots. How much they cost?
Chelsea boots. Chelsea boots. All right, the Miri Chelsea boots, like, $1,300.
Ooh,
That's high. Zara Chelsea boots, about $100.
Okay.
I have Zara Chelsea.
Okay.
We listening again.
See?
Yeah.
That's why he the fashion.
And speaking of that, most of your stuff is for men.
I was going to ask him that.
What about women?
The ladies? Yeah.
Because
you don't know how to do women.
Not even that. I know how to dress women very well. The problem is men don't have nowhere to shop. where you gonna go? Then you're gonna be looking like the next man because everybody shop out mannequins. So I'm providing a service for, you know, a city. Well, just Houston, right? So Houston. I mean, we used to have areas in Rice Village that did have the little boutiques that had things for you to come get, right? Like antique denims and all them things, right? You don't have it anymore. So now you have to go into the mall and try to figure things out. That's crazy to me. The fourth largest city, and we don't even have an avenue. That's one of my goals too, to create an avenue here. We don't have a Melrose. We don't have a Sunset. We don't have a 4th Street Live. Louisville has a 4th Street Live. How the hell we ain't got nothing?
Wow.
You know what I mean? They took downtown away, so shit, that would have been like, that was like glory days. That would have been crazy if we start putting boutiques on downtown too.
That would have been nice.
Right. So that was our niche. But at the end of the day, we don't control the politics and cultural politics in Houston. There are none. You know what I mean? It's just more so oil and gas industry. This is how it goes. It's a red state. So shit.
Any rich god fashion no-nos?
Oh man. No-nos. I don't believe in no-nos, bro. Just because I can't tell you what's hot and what's not. Man, you do you. What I feel is hot ain't gonna be hot to the next person. That's crazy. That's dumb as hell. You know what I mean? If you feel like you want to wear your beat up Vans, you know what I'm saying? You woke up, put a shirt on, that's fresh to me. Cause I dress like that on the normal. I don't know what I'm gonna be in. I wake up and I just go with how I feel. You can't tell me how I feel. So shit, go how you feel.
Now, the average guy that comes to you, Rich, are they gonna be able to afford the stuff that you do? Because it don't sound like maybe you for the regular guy like myself. You more like a J Mac type of guy. You know what I'm saying? J Mac goes to guys like you. Guys like me, I don't know. Maybe I don't got the ducats to really afford a certain experience.
It's not even that. It's the thing right here, right? Man, the people who come shop with me, man, and I love those people, right? Every last one of them. They are not rich people. They are people with 9-to-5s, regular jobs. At the end of the day, whatever you want, you're going to buy it. So you're going to put money to the side or whatever you're going to do. Hey, if the shirt's $600, hey, send me $300 or send me $250, whatever you can do right now. And I'm going to wait for you. I ain't tripping. I'd rather you have it than you not have it.
Right.
So my thing is what I'm doing, I'm showing people what's good quality and what they're buying. Because when you go into these stores, you buying ready to wear clothes. The shit niggas buying in the Gucci store and all that is trash because it's in the store. It's not boutique. So you buying a Pima cotton polo that you can go get from Ross. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's some BS, right? So I'm showing, I even show you the process of it being made. So if you was like, I need this shirt made, I'm gonna show you the process of it being made. I'm gonna send you the materials. You're gonna choose what material you like, and then I'm gonna go from there. So you get to see the whole process. That's like you building a car. You get to see the whole process. So that's why you have Bentley,
I like that
Rolls Royce
shirt sound. I like that whole. I like the way that sound. Bro.
Yeah, you get a chance to just get in tune with what you buying. So when you put it on, now really you're a rich god.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing. It's for you to feel the wealth and understand your value. We've been appreciated. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna add value because you can't tell me I ain't shit.
Like that.
How do people reach out to you when they want to, get some of this?
Just hit me on the ground, man. I like people to go check out that ground because I got Made by Rich Guard as well, so you can go see all the pieces. Just it's a flow of pieces, and then just have an idea. I give people the opportunity to come to me with their idea as far as, hey, I have this shoe or I'm gonna be wearing this color, and then I'll put the pieces together. Okay, that's it. It's not even hard, and then have your money ready.
That's the hard part.
I mean, like I say, it's not. We choose to spend on what you want to spend on. Right. I done seen niggas sit there and buy drink. I probably can't say that, but buy, whatever, and spend 1,000 on. I done seen niggas spend $100 on a line, and then come to me and be like, "Damn, bro, can I get a disc?" No, bro. It don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? People don't devalue my shit because you know what I'm saying, whatever reason, I don't like when black people look at another black person and think it's a discount type of dog.
Situation.
Man, my boy Tay Mitch came out with a hat.
Yeah, I like Tay
I
Mitch.
went and bought that. That's the hat
Yeah.
you see me wearing.
Yeah.
And I'm putting on for him.
Mm-hmm.
These here I paid $650 for. Supply the goods. My boy I went to school with, Grizzy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh-wee.
I'ma buy it though.
Oof.
If you got some and it's you can't tell me these ain't. This is nice. You know
They
what I'm
are
saying?
nice.
Because that my thing is though, it's priceless and it's also it has value to it. It's very nice. Now, a motherfucker will come to you with some bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And be like, yeah, these 500. Bro, no, they not. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know? I can't find these rimless glasses nowhere. I can go to all the little shade places in the mall, whatever. I can't find them.
Right.
Period. Just give me that. That's all we gotta do as black people, dog. We the best at this shit, dog. No, not. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm saying in certain areas, because everybody's the best in area. You know what I mean? You have people that are great in tech. You have people great in here, whatever, right? I'm just saying, as far as fashion, this is what we do.
Do you have a name for other than your name? What you
For your line?
For your line.
Oh,
Or
Jouet.
even what your style is.
Jouet.
Jouet, which
Yeah,
means
yeah,
what?
yeah. God is.
Mm, okay.
So God is the highest. So that's my brand. That's the LLC and everything.
All right.
But you know, people didn't take that well because they don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
It's foreign to them right now.
Mm-hmm.
So my name is Rich God. So everybody like, man, I need a Rich God piece. I was like, all right, bet. Made by Rich God. I know what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? It's still Jouet though, right? And then I have anti-broke. So anti-broke is anti-broke of anything that is poisonous, anything that'll break you, anything that is not good. You know what I mean? So if you in a bad relationship, you should be anti-broke.
Okay.
Because, you know, broken people will break you sooner or later. So that's the whole anti-broke movement. And then I have Why Nude. Why Nude is going to be my biggest brand.
Why?
Because it identifies with everybody.
Oh, it
Why
must be
Nude?
cheaper.
Not even that. It's what's
nudes?
behind it. Nude is stripping yourself of everything that you identify with. People mask themselves. That's why you can't even know who a person is, because they got so many masks on.
Man, your shit deep, man. I'm just not putting on clothes. It's like a whole
Yeah, so everything
theory and reasoning behind the clothes.
Yeah, everything in life has a reason behind it. Some people tell you, some people don't. You know what I'm saying? So you might be wearing some shit that you don't even know about, and you supporting some. I don't even want to get in that, but
right.
a lot of people don't even know what they're doing. So that's why it's good to read. You know, back in the day, they stripped our ancestors of reading, and now you have free will to read, and you don't even want to read. Stupidest shit in the world to me.
Y'all need to read. Get a
Good
book.
God.
No, for real, like for real.
stuff.
You know what I mean? That's I have a serious issue right now, bro, with how we operating as a culture.
I know. I follow your Instagram.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm trying to help. Just, you know, hey, when you see another black man, just say I love you. You know what I mean? Hug him, dap him up, say what's up. Don't give him a meme up. Like, dog, just speak. What I did was, man, was it 2015, 2016, right? I told myself I'm gonna speak to 25 to 30 different people a day, just strangers. Changed my whole life.
Wow.
Tell me how. That's interesting.
At the end of the day, because it breaks barriers. It'll be just a older white woman, you know what I mean? I'm this guy. Hey, how you doing? She looking at me like, I'm doing well. That's good, man. I hope you have a blessed day today. Oh, thank you. You know what I mean? Just simple things like that. It's breaking barriers, because at the end of the day, we don't control what people view and what people see. Shit, the news will have a crime and they'll stretch that shit out for a whole 24 hours. You know what I mean? And it's not like that. So we don't control that narrative. So at the end of the day, to break that narrative, all it takes is you speaking. It's real simple. It don't have to just be somebody you identify with to speak to.
That's right.
That's the problem. I identify with everybody because shit, we in the same place. I don't care how much money you got. You're a billionaire. You right next to me. So you just have a big bank account.
I'm gonna start with 5 today. I gotta start slow.
No, I'm saying,
Really
yeah.
I gotta start slow. I'm gonna start with 5.
But just speak,
and not the
though.
5 people that I work
1,
with
2,
in this
3,
room.
4. He's
No.
already done.
I'm gonna stretch out and speak.
It's just like when you at Whole Foods or wherever you at. Just hey, how you doing?
Just somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Random.
like that.
I do that to random people. I just have random conversations, and I ask them some random shit, and then we'll go and we'll end up having a 10, 15-minute conversation. But I want to know your views too, because at the end of the day, how you view the world is different from how I view the world. Because I suffer from this, that don't mean you don't suffer from something. You know what I mean? I tell people all day, just the kids in the hood suffer from a lot of PTSD and a lot of things, right? A lot of mental depression. That's a lot. And then you have kids in rich neighborhoods who suffer from anxiety, drugs.
Yeah.
It goes hand in hand though. You know what I mean? It's just we all suffer differently, even with our economic situation. How we gonna change that though?
I like that, Rich. I appreciate it. Learn a little bit today and getting some fashion in it.
Yes,
I'm gonna get some stuff done, Mac.
Oh,
Now,
thank
I'm
God.
sorry for even going that direction.
No.
For
That's
real.
cool. That's cool. 'Cause I think it gives people the
I
opportunity.
mean, my bad, man.
No,
You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
it gives people the opportunity to see something different, and I think
Right.
that's absolutely fine. I love that personally. I appreciate you being on the show as well, and just sharing with us. Mac's been checking you out online, like, yo, we got this. I'm like, Mac, I can't wear none of that stuff.
Hey, man, Mac been rocking, man.
He can
But
do it.
we gonna see, man. But I appreciate. But for everybody else, there's gonna be people that want to contact you. They're gonna want to get into some of your fine wares. And again, all they have to do is follow you on Instagram and contact you there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Rich God XX. And my girl Carmen, she got a new event coming up for realtors. That'll be posted. We got another Henny thing coming up as well. Me and my partners, Tay Whitmore and Jordan Knows Best. We just did one in Houston too. We brought out 11,000 people. No fights, no nothing. Fun. So we'll have one in San Antonio in September, and then we'll have one in New Orleans coming soon too. A lot of stuff, man, but made by Rich God XX. Just follow me, man. Stay tuned. We're gonna make fashion. We're gonna make Houston a fashion hub. That's the whole point of me staying here, because I can't leave. You know what I mean? So that's my point of staying here, to where we become a target audience for big names.
Okay.
Like your boy. What's my boy name? Who do the movies?
Greg.
Nah. For my boy who do the movies.
Greg.
Tyler Perry.
Oh, okay.
So
What are you doing for
Tyler
AT&T?
Perry, what he said, I put my studio in the poorest part of Atlanta
On purpose.
on purpose. What we do when we get some money? I don't want to be around my people. What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know what I mean? So just stay locked in, love your people, man, embrace your people, support your people. You know what I mean? Critique your people, but don't talk down on them. And just keep it righteous.
Okay, I think that's how we should end it, because Keisha is looking at us like,
I don't care. Rich guy in the building, man. We appreciate you, brother.